Depression Baby. Stories about growing up in Appalachia and other things too. With my dad, Ray B. Rogers.
On August 16th, 1929, I came into this world kicking and screaming. I reckon that made me a depression baby.
Depression Baby is a World Songs media production. Brought to you by Depression Baby the Book, available in Kindle, paperback, and hardcover, and soon audiobook at raybrogers.com. In this episode, Ray tells us about nudity and grand theft on Richland Creek.
Richland Creek gathers water from Balsam Mountain, and when it arrives at frog level, it is a bold stream with water tumbling over rocks worn smooth over the centuries. In an earlier time, mountain trout found a home in these cool, clear waters. For the uninitiated who are not familiar with the location of frog level, it is only about a mile from Hanging Dog, which is located in Haywood County, wherein also lies Iron Duff and Rabbit Skin. And oh yes, let us not forget the hamlet called Bow-Legged Valley, which was named for my bow-legged great-uncle, Little Charlie Medford. These names may not be on your maps, so to clarify, Frog Level is a section of Waynesville that is about 3,000 feet above sea level. A short distance below Frog Level, Richland Creek carved out a spot that was deep enough to become a swimming hole for the boys who lived nearby. In the 1930s and early 1940s, there were not any public swimming pools for the kids, with the exception of a designated swimming area at Lake Junaluska, which is supplied with water by Richland Creek. On a hot day, the cool waters of the swimming hole beckoned cousin Boyd Medford and his younger brother Johnny Medford, along with 2 or 3 other local boys. Skinny dipping was the order of the day. There were sufficient bushes along the creek to screen the swimming hole from curious eyes, and most of us didn't own any swimming trunks. The boys left their clothes in the bushes on the bank and soon were partaking with unbound freedom the joy of swimming while being naked as a jaybird, to use an expression well known to us mountaineers. My Uncle Roger Medford, known as a practical joker, heard the noise emanating from the swimming hole. The boys were too preoccupied with their fun to notice Uncle Roger removing all of their clothing from their dressing area in the bushes and quietly taking their clothing a short distance away to hide in some other bushes. Can you imagine the surprise and angst of the boys coming out of the swimming hole to find their clothing missing? Being naked as jaybirds, how were they going to get home? What happened to their clothing? Who would do such a thing? Uncle Roger, of course, who came out of hiding with their clothes after enjoying the antics of these naked and puzzled boys for an appropriate time. Richland Creek flowed quietly down to Lake Junaluska, never revealing their embarrassment. But in time, the word got out. Beware of skinny dipping in old Richland Creek.
We hope you enjoyed listening to Nudity and Grand Theft on Richland Creek. And if you did, my dad would like to tell you that right now on the device that you're listening on, you can click to subscribe for free and have the next episode waiting for you the minute it comes out automatically. Again, it's free and you'll be helping to preserve this important mountain heritage. If you're on iTunes, you should have a subscribe button right there. And if you're listening on raybrogers.com, the little audio player that you've been playing from should have a subscribe button that'll let you subscribe on iTunes, Android, or whatever your preference is. Thanks again so much, and see you next episode right here on the Depression Baby Podcast.